Okay, I'm gonna start from the top. And we're gonna nail this thing. Am I being too, like, entertainment tonight?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Carla Bays. I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator here at Odell Brewing Company. Normally you'll find me working with local nonprofits and hosting events in our tap room after hours. Today we're gonna walk inside the brew house and talk to the creative minds behind our latest release, Green Coyote. It's a tomatillo sour, and I can't wait to try it. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Carla. How you doing?
Great, how are you doing?
Great.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Grab a seat.
Thanks. So, Mike, I'm really excited to talk to you about this new beer, Green Coyote. I want to hear about how you came up with it.
I was on a juice cleanse, and as I was walking through the grocery store, I stumbled upon tomatillos, and I was like, well, I've never juiced one of those before. As I was dehusking them and doing all the work that it takes to make the tomatillo ready to juice, I realized I was pretty thirsty and ready for a beer, but of course, the cleanse part of the juice cleanse, I couldn't actually have any alcohol. That's when I had that idea to make Green Coyote.
How did you get the juice from the tomatillo into the beer?
I started off with the great idea of renting a juice press for apples. That really didn't work. I got a tiny little bit of juice and a bunch of square tomatillos. I then decided to go with a kitchen blender, and that worked great. I got a bunch of puree, but no juice. I finally came full circle and decided that if the idea came from a juicer, maybe I could actually just use a juicer. That's how you usually get juice, right?
Would you say the Green Coyote is your spirit animal?
It is. I actually saw it on my vision quest, day 6 into the juice cleanse.
Hey.
Hi, Daddy.
How you doing?
Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Great. Come over just to chat with you a little bit about Green Coyote today.
When Mike first had the idea, I thought, oh, this is interesting, and then we made the pilot brew, and it was like the best Berliner Weisse I ever made. And so I begged him not to add the tomatillos. I was like, let's just roll with this. He was stubborn, and he was into it, and he was right too, because it came out great.
So, Johnny, a lot of our sours we age in oak barrels. How's this one different?
Also, we did a kettle sour instead of souring it in the barrels. So this one's a bright, fresh, crisp sour.
Now I need to know, what does a Green Coyote sound like? Hey, Tony.
Hey, Colin, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing great.
Thanks for having me over.
Anytime.
Tony, what's this guy?
So this guy is what the souring process starts with for Green Coyote, and there is one bacteria in here creating our nice sour stock to actually sour the entire beer with. In barrels, you kind of have a few different things competing with each other, but with this, it's only one guy creating a nice lemony tart acid character.
Tony, tell me a little bit about the flavor profile of the Green Coyote.
A tomatillo has really delicate flavors coming out of it. It kind of tastes like a sour kiwi almost. We have a nice malt backbone, a nice hop profile to help really make sure that the tomatillo shines.
Do you know what a Green Coyote sounds like?
I don't.
You want to give it a shot?
I'm sorry, I'm a scientist, I can't do that.
Thanks for joining me today on my journey learning all about Green Coyote, our tomatillo sour, which we all know pairs well with howling with the pack. Ow!